everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to go back to when I invited Fink to come drive at Icar. Now I do have a decent amount of driving footage, but I don't have a lot of talking footage, so I'm going to piggyback on Luke's footage. So let's get right to the action.
We're in Montreal right now?
We're just outside of Montreal. This is Mirabel. It's an old airport, and they converted it to a racetrack maybe, it's going to be 10 years, over 10 years now.
Sick.
And this drift park was built 2 years ago, right, Cedric? It's been 2 years now. They built a dedicated drift park. There's only drifting here, and it's awesome. It's awesome for great tandems, and you could drift here like twice, 2-3 times a week. So
it's very reminiscent of Archie, small, tight, lots of door-to-door action, and you're just doing hot laps, right?
Yeah, you do about like 3 laps, hot laps, and then just get back off, and then they send, and multiple people could run.
You don't want to do any more than 3 really anyway. You start cooking tires, right? Obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
See, that was almost the problem with Archie, is you didn't have to get off at any point, so we'd do a million laps and all of a sudden your tires were gone and you're like, oh yeah, this happens. Hey, Kevin, what you doing?
I just located the wire that's broken that needs to be connected to
you're
power.
trying to fix the shit that
Is that the one that I told you that might need to be connected to something?
Maybe.
In fairness, I know nothing about wiring, but I just had a feeling on that one.
Yeah, so the alternator wasn't charging. We figured out why, but the headers are burning hot, and I'm not ready to stick my hand in there. So
be a man.
Be a man.
Do the right thing. We good?
Good.
Thank you. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Sick. So it turns out you got to put all your wires on your starter motor, otherwise it won't work, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
All right, go to some skids.
Now, if you pay attention here, you're going to see that my car understeered straight for the wall. It actually freaked me out. It felt like I was on ice and I didn't know what happened. Ends up that I pierced a hole in one of my oil filter relocation lines, and it was spraying everywhere under the car. So yeah, that's not great. But I was taking it easy here because I was actually giving a ride to my girlfriend's nephew, who's only 10 years old, so I was taking it easy. right here, I'm actually giving a ride to my father for the first time in my entire drifting career. Yeah, he had never been in my car. Too bad I wasn't chasing anybody, but I actually had my buddy Chris chasing me in his G35 with Jeffrey sitting as a passenger. Hey guys, we are now Saturday. We are back at Icar for a second time. Now I don't think I've ever driven. Luke is making fun of me because I haven't vlogged in like, I don't know, 6 months. So finally decided to bring the camera out. We're at Icar. As I was saying, we're at Icar for a second time. Put it this way, it was the LZ World Tour last weekend. So we drove Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday at Shannonville, Thursday at Icar, and now Saturday at Icar. I think I've driven more in the past week than I did for the past 2 years. Easy, maybe even 3 years. But yeah, so we're back at Icar. I'm not gonna get a lot of laps in today because on Thursday while driving, we realized that my car was leaking a bunch of oil, and it's coming from in between the bell housing and the block. So I'm guessing that my rear main seal is starting to leak a bit. So I just want to get a couple of runs in chasing Luke because he got to chase me and he got to make a nice little mark on my car. He got to make a nice little mark on my car right here. Look at that. So I have no choice to return the favor. So let's hope that I can chase him close enough to do a mark on his car and have a great time.
Alright guys, I probably need a camera like this. We're borrowing a camera right now. It's actually kind of good. It's actually not too heavy or anything. Guys, it's our second day out here at, where are we at? The Drift Park, Montreal, Icar, right?
Yeah.
Icar. Cool. Oh, we've already been out doing some laps, borrowing some, or getting lent some tires. Who are the guys that lent me the tires?
DNA Drift Shop.
Yeah, so huge thanks to DNA Drift Shop guys for sponsoring me some tires. Some tires I already had on rims, on BMW rims, so they could slap them straight on the back of the Corvette. I'm going to go out in tandem with this, which is quite cool. All made by the gentleman driving the car, Turbo KA. Obviously, is it Dassault Fab?
That's not his shop, it's one of his buddies, but Motorsport's Pappy.
Oh, he's Motorsport Paps?
We call him Pappy.
Pappy?
Yeah.
Oh, Pappy!
Alex Pappy.
So we're gonna go out. Oh, I'm still getting used to this handle thing. We're gonna do some tandems. You're gonna get some footage for me because unfortunately your car broke.
Yeah, I thought the rear main seal popped on Thursday.
Just assumed.
We didn't even check, so we just chilled, went to Illumi last night, we didn't even check the car.
Yeah, we took the kids out to a really sick light festival. When I say kids, I had a good time at it. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So
what was your favorite part about it? Sorry.
My favorite part?
I know what it is, but
so basically the whole thing is all LED lighting and stuff. And they had this one thing in there where they've obviously had a competition at some point and had all the kids do drawings, and then they've made the LED pictures, I guess, things out of kids' pictures. And honestly, it's just so cool to go through there, and you can just imagine the joy on the kids' faces going through there and seeing their own picture like blown up into a huge LED picture.
I think that SD card was full because that clip just cut right there. But for the rest of the footage, the GoPro footage on that day, I cannot find it for the life of me. I don't know where it is. I only ended up doing one lap because of that, you know, that oil, that leaking oil line, just sprayed oil everywhere, sprayed on the windshield. I ended up doing a spin out in front of somebody, which I really felt bad because I rarely ever do. I do have 2 random screen captures from that GoPro footage that I'll put right here. But I gotta say, it was a blast having Luke and his family here for a little over a week. You know, we got a lot of drifting in, but I took them sightseeing. I took them to the Orange Tulip. We went to a skate park. We went to Illumi. We went to a local car show in Laval. I took them to the Gilles Villeneuve racetrack, showed them Six Flags, took them to the Old Port. And on their last day, they actually went to Montage. So I know they had a great time, and I'm really looking forward for them to come back here. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be seeing each other very shortly.